Hello and welcome to Know Your Schools. This is Mr. Williams, Principal of Nutley High School. I'd like to introduce a new format for this series. We are going to be periodically reporting out on all the great things in our school. Today will be our sports segment. We'd like to discuss kind of the wrap-up of the fall, the award-winning fall season. And then in the next few weeks, focus on community service and academics as they are all part of the school experience. Today, I'd like to introduce my co-host, Dante V. Hello, Dante. How are you?
Great. How are you, Mr.
Thank you for joining me. Dante and I would like to take a little time today to discuss really just a great season, fall season for the Nutley sports community. Starting off with our award-winning athletic director, Mr. Pyro, who won an award for the Outstanding Athletic Director for the Northern District for the New Jersey State Athletic Directors Association, and onwards down. So, Dante, what are your takes on this past season?
The fall season was fantastic in Nutley High School. Everybody was, from the fans to the players, everyone was ecstatic, really excited to bring in the new season. All of our teams really did very well this year.
Seems like all of our teams are kind of firing on all cylinders.
Definitely.
As opposed to just being a dominant one sport. It seems all sports are kind of
all sports are consistent this year.
That's really good, yeah. And I think that's a testament to a lot of the, obviously, the talent we have here and the coaching staffs. A number of the coaches this year won awards for their efforts as well. So we'd like to review. Dante, what are we starting off with?
We're going to start off with the football team, of course. Football, fantastic year under Coach Basile. And 7-3 division champions. A lot of our players did win first team all-conference. Our quarterback, Rob Malillo, won. A couple of his linemen, Joe Iorio and Kevin Davis, and a couple on the defensive side, Pete Russo and Kevin Gowdy, both first team all-conference.
And I know just from speaking with some of the football players, maybe a little disappointed they didn't get that playoff win, but we think definitely a growth year for the program, and they're definitely moving onwards. We're definitely expecting great things from Coach Basile and the Nutley Raiders next year. Yeah, it was a great season.
Great turnaround from last year, too, and only looking up for Nutley football.
Oh, yeah.
The boys soccer team, kind of a disappointing year. 4-13-1. They battled hard all year.
Challenging division they were
Definitely,
in.
Absolutely. We did have a couple of players who did win all conference awards, Mr. Williams, if you'd like to.
I think with the all conference selections for boys soccer, we had second team Tom Malillo, senior, I believe, correct? Yep. Honorable mentions to Hadi Abdelhadi and Nick Baharis. So there was definitely, it was a growing year for boys soccer. Coach Mara shared with me that he was very pleased with the team's efforts. And, again, you kind of go through those transition years with each team. You can't be hitting it out of the park every year. So I think he's kind of a victim of his past successes, and he's looking forward to improvement next year on the pitch.
Yeah, the girls soccer team on the other side of the ball. Girls soccer team 16-6 this year. Champions of the division, goes to the state tournament, loses to Roxbury in the finals, but fantastic year all around.
Tough game at Roxbury. I was dressed inappropriately for that game and almost had frostbite on my toes. But they really played great all year. Victoria Keeley, first team all-conference. Zoe Steck as well. Victoria Keeley broke the goal-scoring record here at the high school. Second team, our keeper, Sarah Roselli, Jennifer Callahan, Lauren Holden. So we definitely had award winners, and again, that's another program that just keeps getting better and better each year, and I think they are everything's in place for some really explosive, I think, growth next year and the year beyond.
Absolutely, definitely worth noting. Jennifer Callahan and Zoe Steck, both sophomores, two more years left. Lauren Holden is a freshman, and Sarah Roselli, this is her first year playing after 4 years on the shelf with a concussion, came back second team all conference. Only looking up for girls soccer here at Nutley High School.
Becoming a powerhouse, as they say in the sports world there, Dante.
Absolutely.
Good. What next are we going to talk about?
The volleyball team.
Oh, volleyball.
Volleyball
awesome.
team under first-year coach, Ms. Nicastro. They went 11-10 this year. They battled hard. It was real fun watching them. A lot of young players, a lot of veterans.
A lot of good energy.
I know Molly Demgard won first team all-conference. They had, as you
Honorable
know,
mention Jennifer Loaf and Jessica Robinson.
Another sophomore, Jessica Robinson. They had Pink Out Night October 16th against Bloomfield. The fans piled out. and it's fun to watch, fun to be a part of.
I think we also should mention too. I think the JV volleyball team had like a stellar year. Incredible record, like 17-2 or something to that effect. I apologize to the girls if I don't know the number, but I know they had a really awesome experience. So again, more growth coming up the chain. So that's looking really good there under Coach Nicastro.
The cross country team.
Off the charts, cross country.
Boys and girls off the charts. The boys won their division. The girls breaking records left and right. Chloe Jelly setting new records all over the map here at Nutley High School. First team all conference, I believe.
Yes, and I believe she won. And she ran in the tournament of champions down in Holmdel and broke like an individual record or a school record. Was named all area performer for girls cross country, and Coach Ryan, Mr. Gerald Ryan, won Coach of the Year for his efforts with the cross country team. So again, I mean, a great growth situation there. I think we had first team Luke Michaels, Eric Volger, and Chloe Jelly. They were first team. Second team Ellie McCreesh. She's a sophomore or freshman?
Freshman.
She's a freshman. So again, growth. Jimmy Quinn, Mike Conca, and Steve Lott. Honorable mention, Anthony Castronova, Gerald Emma Yaga, Justine Conca, Shauna Lewis. So again, we're primed for cross-country dominance.
A lot of young players on the cross-country team. Going out to tennis, they went 10-4 this year. They played in the state tournament, county tournament. They did well. It was a very tough conference again that they're in.
Well, you have your Livingstons and your
Milburns,
which are perennial powerhouses. But Coach Martin does a great job up there at the Muro Park, the windy home turf of our tennis team, and it's always a challenge. Again, bringing out, she's trying to build up that program, and she's doing a great job. And those kids are. I observed the senior day there, and it was just a great experience because they're very dedicated, small dedicated band of sisters there. For the girls. I would say band of brothers if it was the boys.
Moving on to some of the sports that we may even consider sports at times here at Nutley High School, but it's always welcome.
Competitive.
Absolutely. The cheerleaders, 6 years in a row, Bloomfield competition champions, always a great group of girls, always giving it their all.
Under the new coaching of Brianna DiMatteo, right, and Miss Casal, and they seem to be doing great stuff every year. I get a little scared with the acrobatic aspect of things, the stunting, but always powerhouses, good stuff.
And marching band too. The marching band's always fantastic. Last year they went undefeated in competitions. This year they placed second in the state. Always fun to watch them at halftimes of games and in their competitions.
Yeah, the marching band this year was doing double duty, going to the competitive games, the competitive matches at Giant Stadium, then getting back to do the halftime show on a number of instances. So they're like playing in a traveling band there. They were doing very good. But yeah, consistently raising the bar there with their competitive season. And again, I know Mr. Maiello is geared for more success this year. Very young group of talent there.
The great thing about these sports is that they're in the fall and they pave the way for the rest of the year. All of the athletics here at Nutley High School are all going to build off the momentum of the successful fall season that we just had, and it's looking up from here. Nowhere to go but up here at Nutley High School with our athletic department.
And we kick off on the 19th. I think the girls, trying to repeat and recapture that Magic girls basketball, right, on Friday the 19th. And I think I don't know if one of the boys kick off. 19th as well, right? So I think it's look. The 19th is going to be one of those banner days as we look to kick off a great winter sports season. And Dante, tonight we honor the awards winners and the varsity letter winners for all of fall sports at the Franklin Steakhouse. So we're looking forward to that great time there to recognize the coaches and the students for what they've done this past fall. So again, I would agree with you, Dante. Definitely setting the stage for a great 2015 sports year. As always, good to talk about all we do here. I'd like to thank my co-host, Dante, for providing wonderful feedback. Thank you very much. We look forward to seeing everybody with our next segment of Know Your Schools, when we'll focus on community service. This is Mr. Williams saying check us out always and often. Thank you. So we're talking and